This video was brought to you by NCIX. Great technology, selection, and service.
Hey guys, this is Dmitry and welcome back to another Canucks review. So Logitech is going through a bit of rebranding at the moment with the reintroduction of the G series peripherals. It's not anything innovative from Logitech, but they're mainly giving their products a facelift with some aggressive marketing. Now we're going to take a look at their latest gaming headsets, one of which is the surround sound and the other is just stereo. So in this video I'll be comparing both headsets, so let's dive right in. The two products you're looking at are the G430 surround sound headset and the G230, which is the stereo. There's a $30 difference, which isn't much considering in theory you are supposed to get more superior audio gaming experience with the surround sound. Specs wise, the G430 is equipped with 40mm drivers with standard frequency range with adequate sensitivity of 90 dB and impedance of 32 ohms. The stereo headphone, the G230, is equipped with the same specs. Now here's a bit of misleading packaging, as the G430 is an identical headset to the 230 but with a different color scheme. The surround sound actually comes through an included USB sound card, but I was surprised not to find this bit of very important information on packaging, except in very small subscript at the bottom under the context of the box. So aesthetically, this certainly looks like a Logitech headset, very much like the G35 or the G930. It has a slight renovation now with different ear cups and no longer the rubberized coating on the plastic. Honestly, the headset does not feel sturdy, and the ear cups on the 430, for example, were a lot more loose than on the 230, even though it's the same construction. I wasn't comfortable holding the headset by one ear cup, as I felt like it would snap at the rotating joints. They do fold, however, at 90 degrees inwards and have some swivel the other way as well, but this basically allows the headset to remain on your body very comfortably if you need to take them off your head. This is a very needed feature for a gaming headset, and I'm happy of the execution. The microphone is flexible, but they've disabled the mute function when it's in the upright position, but we do have on-cable control, so that's really not an issue. And this is a noise-canceling mic, so it does have the low-frequency roll-off, which you can hear with isolating levels. And I am recording this with the USB dongle, and while it sounds acceptable for gaming, the roll-off is quite annoying. Also, when using the USB sound card, the mic input passes through the headset, meaning you can hear what you're saying. Now, I like this feature so you can hear your voice level during gaming, but there's no option to disable it unless you mute the mic. The headset connects through a standard 3.5mm headphone and mic jack, and has a 2.3m braided cable. Comfort-wise, these are height adjustable, they are plenty deep ear cups so your ears don't make any contact with the frame, and the headband is very comparable to memory foam, and the light body really makes wearing these for long gaming sessions a complete breeze. Also, the cushions allow your ears to breathe, which is so needed on any type of headset, especially for long gaming sessions. But my main complaint here is the materials feels a little harsh, kind of like the inside of your bathing suit. And I think this was a poor choice from Logitech. I mean, just take a listen at this comparison to appropriate ear cushions versus the G230. Now luckily they are removable, and I wish Logitech would release optional softer ear cushions so your ears don't hate you. Now, given these are the same headset with a difference in the concealed USB dongle for the G430, I went ahead with audio testing using my own sound card and of course the included one. So the audio quality for the headset in stereo mode is very much impressive for the price. I honestly was not expecting these things to deliver, but the 40mm drivers are quite good, with a more forward bass and recessed treble, but still very predominant and not drowned out midtones, which is a very good audio signature for gaming, which emphasize on explosions and gunfire, while all the chatter is present but not dominating. The bass here is a tad too high, but impressively deep and not distortive. Also, because the highs are slightly recessed, the headset isn't as crisp as what I'm used to, but still very enjoyable for music playback. When it came to gaming, I jumped around CSGO, played some Crysis and BF3, and the warm audio signature delivered to my expectations for appropriate detail of footsteps and overhead bullets, while blowing off parts of a house with very controlled and slightly rumbling bass was satisfying. Soundstage was alright for a closed headphone, but the ear cushions do allow slight audio leaks, so gaming at 100% volume won't wake up your neighbors, but it might irritate your girlfriend just a little. So putting on the G430 with the bundled USB card, I was utterly disappointed as it lacks amplification as I wanted to crank up the volume, and all of a sudden the audio became very muddy and lost clarity. Plus a very noticeable but quiet hiss was coming from the USB card. Turning on the virtual surround sound in the software, it does help with improved soundstage that slightly improves directionality, but the bottom line is the included USB card is very poor and does not do justice to the 40mm drivers. Now I gotta give it to Logitech for their G software, which is very intuitive and allows customization of bass and treble, and turn on the virtual surround sound, and of course adjust the level of each of the virtual channels. But really there's no reason to spend $30 on the G430 for the USB bundle, as very affordable and powerful sound cards exist, which I would highly recommend. Also, we can't avoid the big elephant in the room with one-sided audio issues in Google Chrome using any USB headset from Logitech, because the latest flash is incompatible and causes bass and channel issues. Doing a very quick Google search and you will stumble upon many user issues without appropriate response from Logitech. So we are going to conclude with our usual pros and cons list. And while the headset is quite light and allows your ears to breathe, we have on-cable volume and mic mute controls, swivel ear pads that allow the headset to rest comfortably on your neck, and a very pleasant audio signature given you run them through a decent sound card. However, I'm not a fan of the build quality, they just don't have that sturdy feel. The ear cushions, while allow your ears to breathe, are very harsh, and I don't think having this washable material is in any way practical. And lastly, the surround sound USB is completely not worth it. While simulating a more open audio environment with added virtual channels, quality is much degraded with poor amplification and hiss. So really, my main audio complaint here is the sound card, as the headset itself has potential for both music and gaming as long as you're driving them with a proper sound card. And also don't forget the misleading packaging on the G430. They really should include a picture or some indication that the surround sound is simulated through a USB dongle and not through the headset itself. So why do you guys think Logitech omitted this information from packaging? We'd like to hear your opinions. As always, thanks for watching, leave your comments down below, and we'll see you in the next one.